Hey Internet, this is Gunter with MiniMishaps Games, and today we have another paint-along for our Patreon supporters. Alright, if you are seeing this video, you are either a Patreon supporter, a Buy Me a Coffee supporter, or it's 3 weeks after when the video was made. And regardless, we've got some little changes and new announcements like we always have while we're going to do the paint along at the same time. And okay, so first up, we figured out how to do segments for the videos. So this is an exciting behind the scenes thing that the welcome video on the channel now lets people navigate to the part that they're interested in, and it's all the different topics of videos we might cover, and and that also kicks back out into the analytics and shows us which things people are voting for that way, so we can do more content dedicated to what people are actually interested in. So if you're seeing this video, definitely recommend if you can open up the starting video on the home page of the channel and then navigate around in there and pick out the things you want to watch. That'll increase the chances that gets videos made. So that's a new, fun, exciting way that we're using our metrics. We are going to be doing in March a 30 days of building a homebrew universe, answering questions for the Tabletop Engineers challenge that they have out for everybody. I'm sorry, not March, for April. And so that'll be a lot of fun. If you want to watch for that, you'll be able to learn all kinds of stuff about the Gatherverse, which is the universe that all of the role-playing games that I run operate through. So it's a world that I created over the last 20-ish years, 25 years. And it's going to be neat to see that kind of come into the forefront a little bit. Because mostly what we've been doing on the channel is the art side, so painting and kit bashing and stuff, which we have finalized a couple more videos, ideas, and coming up soon, on Super Bowl Sunday, we're going to be doing a 3D design mashup of the two mascots, blending them into one character through Hero Forge's character creator. So that'll be fun. You can watch for that. Now this guy that we're painting is a Saurian, and we're more or less using the color scheme of the Seraphon in Age of Sigmar, because I'm still working towards that. Maybe someday having a army that I can teach myself how to play Age of Sigmar with. So that'll be fun. It's a Bones miniature, and it was drawn from the big box of random at the same time that we did the Roy G. Biv challenge, which was the Christmas caroler from the dollar store that had to have the rainbow painted, so he got sort of a Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat theme to his coat. But this Saurian was fun to paint. I love using the pot paints, even though, as you can see, they hyper dilute out when they come up in contact with the water. So that it is a little more raw, a little harder to make sure the right consistency is there, because you don't want it so thick that it fills in the details, which is not as much a risk with the game color paints, but you definitely run that risk with the pot paints. But at the same time, not washing them out so hard that you're just, only getting the lines turned teal and not any of the gray. But I do like this miniature, and I went through and did a dry brushing of the Goblin Green afterwards. I think I've got them here. And so you'll get to see them at the end as well. But just that he ended up being, even though I'm doing the base coat in teal on the screen, he ended up with a really neat blending of the teal blue and the goblin green. Gave him a sort of caveman frock around that on the main body section. The eyes turned out pretty good, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the show part at the end, but it's almost got like a slit, like a reptilian, like a snake or something would have. So just all in all, turned out really, really neat. I did a little white or cream highlighting on the claws and on the back spines, on the tail, as well as the teeth of the club. So the club is wood, but it's got bone pieces sticking out of it. I did his cuffs and feet cuffs in the silver, mainly because it's sort of like he's broken free of some kind of chains, because the bracers didn't really seem to fit with the kind of caveman aesthetic that he had. So I painted them silver as if they were added to him later, that he's broken free of those chains. But let's give it a look up here on the screen for the final. There we go. So yeah, you can see the eye there. That worked out pretty good. And so this guy would be a great addition to that Seraphon army. So if you can check out that video and vote that way, or tell us in the comments what kinds of things that you would like to see in videos. We would appreciate that a lot, and look forward to next week's paint along. Thanks, Internet. Thank you so much for watching my video, and if you like what you saw, go ahead and subscribe, and you can support us on Patreon or buy me a coffee, and we will see you for the next video. Thanks, Internet.